Alright, I just, if you skipped or saw that last 20 minutes, if you watched anything, for some reason my mic was muted, so I just wanted to start it over. So, if someone like came into this stream versus the previous one, they wouldn't automatically like click away after the first 20 minutes and realize that I was on attention.
Keep quiet. Here we go. Next worth and wrong. You will offend. You will offend.
Still poison.
Next worth and wrong.
That's one for us.
Do it. Lol, you're from last place, so I gotta be this dungeon. Badge right down here. I don't think I got to sleep the like,
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
oh. I thought I didn't hear that.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully, you and your little friends came along and saved the
Four of
day.
them.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you. Oh, trust me, my love Quilici has told me so many times, but I cannot resist. How could I ignore a vase like this? Think of all the secrets and memories it holds. Just one, and I didn't find it. But that's a story for another time. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I've a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Who put the vase up there in the first place? And of course I forgot a ladder.
Voice is
Wonderful.
a little bit anyways. I don't. But mages are so powerful. I think I'll pull swap forever. It's probably- But I do like having
One
this.
moment.
I don't know, kinda like this.
I've never seen Emerald
Oh.
stare like this. It's usually so nice.
Has like Exodus and automatically rechargeable. It doesn't run out over time. Okay, yeah. You don't have to. You just have to walk near them just like the other. Oh, it's color.
Those are no ordinary farm hands. As if people weren't hungry enough.
destroy their farmhand unless they ask me to.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return the smile of the harvest.
Seven in the past week. How am I supposed to live like this? Ah, Ado. You've caught me at an unfortunate time. You wouldn't happen to be an animancer. I just need someone who can tame these damnable beings. If I have to chase down one more revenant, I'll lose my mind. They can't even move fast, but I turn away for an instant and another one is gone. It wouldn't be so bad if I had any idea where they went. All I'm doing is wearing my shoes out. It's not like I enjoy imposing on you, but I'm afraid if Elia finds out, I'll never... I'm not losing anything. I'll get... You know, maybe there is some. I've caught them trying to shamble off to the nearby... Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. They must be attracted to something. It could eat... It could be anything in a place like a relic, a grimoire, luminous adra. No, that wouldn't make sense. Nonsense. Reverend. Oh, and if you find something, I'd be grateful if you brought it here. I want to see whether it leads the surviving revenants back. The only way to find out is to experiment.
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs.
Do anything wrong?
It used to be.
Using me as an example. Peek on the new kid, you know? I'll be back out there in no time. You watch.
don't want to miss that because I don't know for sure. I'll swap him out. Well, probably Marius, but
Hail, godlike. Come, indulge me.
sounds shady.
Defeat my champion and claim
Defend! Exworth and Roth!
I've got him shot. Hey! Over here!
And Roth! And Roth! Exworth and Roth! Defend! 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 And Roth! And Roth! Exworth and Roth! Defend!
From the right!
And Roth! And Roth! Exworth and Roth! Isok South!
I have the shot. Let's see what you get on him harder. Stay.
and rough. Eggsworth and
Oh, another priest. Got like it was so easy there. I didn't think that one guy really twice would kill me. Maybe I can go back down here. I could chew through them a lot faster. But I'm standing right here. And I can maybe get a good weapon out of this.
Eggsworth and rough. Eggsworth and rough.
Watch the left. Take it off. Look to your left.
And rough. And rough.
Gotcha.
Eggsworth and rough. Stand! Eckworth and rot!
Shit.
And rot! And rot! Isak Sabu! And rot! And rot!
Son of a bitch. That one was even harder than the first time, and I knew what to expect. It's like I didn't clear them out quick enough. I was too careful that I didn't realize that they kept stacking up regardless. I thought the new ones only came in. I thought they only came in if you killed.
Feels like some of these plants have it out for us.
Let's go! Show me what you got! Not looking good. Back in the fight. Eckworth and rot! Can't do this and rot! Isak Sabu! Eckworth and rot!
Look right. Good one.
Ulu 10!
Flank. Try that again. Heal yourself.
No. No. That whole area was almost cleared out. Come on, man. That's what I get. That's what I get. It's too weak.
Is that all you got? Left. Left. Coming from your right. There are worse ways to end a fight. Come and get me.
Don't want to go down there. Shit.
Take your best shot. Watch yourself left. Coming for the right.
Okay, everything. I need a better weapon. Start engaging. Plus, a little bit level, higher
Let's go. On your right.
level. We haven't saved it.
On point. Look left.
Take the skirt.
Eckworth and Roth!
Right flank.
Uh,
Help.
And Roth!
Try. Left flank.
no.
That's more like it. Coming from your right.
Jesus. Got it.
Isak!
On your right. I got him. Felt that one.
Minute.
This is it for me. Be right with you.
Man, rough. There's an Audra. I'm not going over to that cabin yet. I gotta get to the city
Here they come. On your rear. Now.
west. Marius, it's your ass.
They won't get past me.
Listen, Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a battle rock.
My
I
training
should've-
was
I
a
should
lot
not
bigger
broken
on
down. I
stomping
should've
than
sold those, 'cause
stalking,
I need-
unfortunately.
I can buy like a
And I
fine
got cooking
grease
lessons in
separate that.
solace, but you don't see me making beetle mash every night for dinner. The bears out here can hear a snapfly dropping Sokka from across the stair. You don't want to get eaten, you need to walk softly.
I'll remind you of that next time you start playing your flute at camp.
That is different. Bear's natural prey doesn't tend to play flutes.
They might show up to get you to stop.
I've had this flute for years, and I have yet to be killed by a bear.
On second thought, maybe that's what's keeping them away.
You showed up at a bad time. Word of advice, give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giata's about to tear that poor man a new one. One of our animancers. She's bright as a spark, but a mite confrontational. She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giata's put the governor in his place, but it might be the last. Look around. The town's overgrown, the crops are dying. What's not to fight about?
Just take a blessed day look outside. Doesn't take a genius to see this place is rolling downhill.
The governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
I was hoping to learn some local curses.
Looking forward to seeing what it looks like when animancers fight.
Lies, bribes. Oh, it didn't reflect on your sheet until you actually pick it. That's kind of... Health by 20%, 35%. This is good. Oh, I wanted the bounce, right? Oh, that's just power attacks. That's right. I mean, spamming the trigger is so much higher DPS, so unless I get this upgraded all the way. So this is actually better. Rank 3 could be nice for that. Oh, okay. That could be really dangerous. Like you wouldn't realize when you're out of essence a lot. So it's either that more health would be nice. Oh, they both have one, okay. Oh, you get to choose. Does it physically slow them or slow their attack? Because okay, this is like the upgrade path is way better. I thought you had to upgrade down to the bottom. Like this one is probably linear.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwine said you might be heading this way. Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy. If their experiments are affecting Adiran interests, this is our business. And when the time comes, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of those interests. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Price is a bit steep. Genuine healing crystals, purest in all of Eora. Rejuvenate and revitalize your personal essence.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead. recognize the scripture? How wonderful! Perhaps someday we can recite it together. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry. It is not wise to underestimate the wrath of spirits who believe they have been forgotten. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone, they bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
That could very well be true. Do it for whatever reason you like. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave. Loggers from the old days. They buried the bodies of settlers there. The fight. I understand how it looks, but appeasing the dead is vital. I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of...
Some more water. Crazy people. So far, one for one crazy.
am not accustomed to failure.
Ugh, neither am I. But it happens to the best of us, no? They made up their minds before we even started. It's okay. We'll try again.
But it's the third time.
You know how it is. Their standards are impossible. It isn't personal.
Of course it's personal. It's the Animonsters workshop.
Maybe we need some feedback on our proposal.
Using essence to cure male flaccidity is uncharted territory. I'm sure of our thesis.
Our thoughts exactly. Our experiments have been very successful on animals and vegetation.
We treat this important issue with the utmost respect, even down to the proposal's title.
What do you think of this? Boning without bones, essence and the performativity of male anatomy.
Consider this. From stick to stone, using essence to augment male performance.
Erecting the future. The burgeoning science of manomancy. Oh, that one's terrible.
So, boning without bones.
I like the
it
boning
is.
without bones one.
I have always hated that title.
I literally just came up with it.
One moment.
Jota, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now. How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just, we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Of course. The Adiran envoy, Ambassador Hilgard, sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful. You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
Now that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart. Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Banished?
What?
Ignacy.
Shit.
Can't
I
lose
got her
the brightest
banished.
animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Chiata is an outcast. Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the workshop.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Oh god, these are all 3 skull. Oh my god.
By tradition, the governor's manor is open to the public.
I'm sorry you had to witness that spectacle. Whatever you may think of us, Quilici wants us panicking over what he can't even prove. If there's a threat to Emerald Stair, it's that old man and his fear-mongering. For your sake.
He reminds me of a lieutenant I served under. Led us into a trap because he wouldn't admit his maps were wrong.
If there's nothing more,
Is this the governor's mother? Blessed. A shame.
Ignacy. Where is Ignacy?
Wait, does she have the dream skirt? Oh shit, he does. That's why he's denying it.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amigo. Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late. Nay, not really. But not all of us in Fjord are animancers, you know. Besides, humble craftsmen such as myself, we have the rangers to outfit. Under normal circumstances, I'd not sell to a traveler like yourself. But as I'm sure you've seen, these are not normal circumstances. Care to see what I have?
Ooh, exceptional. 10k. Yeah, I should have been selling stuff. Buy fine stuff now too. But like double the price of fine for it's the wand. Oh, there's no exceptional wand here. That's Okay, well, let's see the difference in like. Okay, fine spear is 48 physical damage. So it's like about almost double for double the price. I feel like you'll be able to get like treasures so much likely that like fine gear is really common, or at least in the Pillars game. Like anywhere past like the beginning, fine becomes like the standard get. So it's kind of pointless, I think, to buy fine. Oops.
Welcome back. Care to take...
Confounded machine. Excuse me, but I'm that busy.
The Adra is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giata.
Have you ever
There's
stopped?
gotta be a fine wand somewhere.
She might be onto something.
I'm sure her mother and father were onto something, and look what happened to them.
I have to do something. I can't let anyone else discover this. Ah, Envoy. I'm sorry. I'm not in a place to talk right now. Yesterday, I made an incredible discovery. We can use half as much Adra to achieve the same results. And then I thought, what if one day it's a third, a quarter, a speck? No. To harness these forces for so small a price is too much power. Who knows what kind of chaos we'll create? I have been reading Athelmir's treatise on Wodica. Perhaps she's right. Maybe Animancy should be reined in.
Dude, don't tell me the ending of Pillars 2 was the one where you choose, like, I think you can choose to give replica power. Yeah, that's like one of the options, is like to restore her place as like the queen of all the gods.
How can I? All right, but I want to publish.
What do you think of Jata's theory?
Well, my experiments have been a little...
unpredictable. Like, the essence has no sense of direction.
How did you know?
We should talk, but not here.
It's really...
All right, explain it to me again.
Imagine a river of essence. It feeds our crops, enriches the soil, and fuels our experiments. Where is the source of the river? What have we really been tapping into all these years?
I shouldn't be sober for this kind of talk.
I thought they said... that she was in this place.
My fine establishment, I mean.
I had one job, but I couldn't even do that. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been? I'm not drunk. I'm worried. And who are you to bother me anyway? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate. Merla, I'd pay anything at this point. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here. Praise Ilia. They were good rangers once. But since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to... I wouldn't have put it that way, but all right.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and I...
Sharp.
The last time I saw them, I sent... If you go that way, please.
Two young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. Know what I mean?
Pour you a drink, good luck. Well, I'll be a godlike in the bone and bore. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The Animancers never know when to shut their mouths. I might be more amused if it didn't happen so often. But that's Animancers for you. Except Giata and Quilici, that is. They are the only Animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously. Try telling that to Vidaro and the Animancers. We've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad. Birth's bells, of course. If Emerald Stair runs out of food, we are in time. We've had crops fail before, but never food rations. The governor says it's just a temporary precaution. So, we ought to drink while we can. Agreed? What are you... I opened the place after my brother cut me out of the family business years ago. I opened the Bone and Boar for all the customers he found undesirable. The rough types. Of course. Welcome back, envoy.
The crops are ruined. All of them.
Can anything be done?
Bly thinks I ought to give up farming and leave Emerald Stair.
And the Animancers are useless. You heard them arguing out there.
Mindless academics, the
What
whole
did
lot
it
of them.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint. Here!
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners if
It
you
doesn't let me
please.
tell
Why
that
start
his
now?
mom's in there.
We're on the
If it's
verge of
Scourge, it's gonna be
extinction,
no, really
but our
annoying.
governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an Animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... Curses. Without Fior Misiverno, I'm hardly even an Animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone. So am I. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers. Likewise, they should be educational for us both. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days. Indeed. Some of my colleagues would fight me for the opportunity to study you. I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fjord Messiverno. Forever.
You may not see it from this vantage, my dear, but you have outgrown these walls. I always knew this day would come, just as I knew how much it would pain you. Please, just leave. That's all I ask.
Quilici, I will make you proud. I promise.
Once again, you missed the point. You have made me proud, Giada.
Thank you. I'm ready. Well, not ready. We have a few loose ends to tie up first. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the Animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast. Let him growls. Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already thrown. Really? Huh. When did that happen?
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my... Yes, her theory of the... What I need is a stronger power source. copper allows greater power modulation through shaping, but Adra has the potential to store more essence. I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove. Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards. Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Atragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
Welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
Okay. Companion quest. I actually also want to do one of these as soon as possible because I want to see what you get for doing a companion quest in this game. It's usually like something big in games, so.
Come on. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your essence. A moment of your time, my friend. Tell me, what do you know about your soul? Correct. Your soul is an ancient, wondrous thing, suffused with lifetimes of rich, delicious memory. But it's tired, my friend, heavy with the burden of generations and too weak to survive another turning of the wheel. That's the beauty of it. The moment you entered the city, I calibrated my invention to that. So tell me, how do you feel? Better already, huh? Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. From this day forward, your life will be one of bliss and satisfaction. Do remember to tell your friends about all the benefits of animancy. Enjoy your soul.
You have a thing for sticking your head in the bear's mouth, don't you?
Spirits are truly wonderful, powerful, self-aware, and rich with insight.
Insight, you say?
Indeed. The spirits have access to lifetimes of knowledge.
A little knowledge would do me good right about now. A pity I must wait until I'm dead.
Would you care for a refreshment? If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice. Indeed, there is a reason I prefer to keep the doors closed. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement. Their anxiety. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a... Regrettably, we are out of tea. My stockpile is exhausted, and we have other goods for sale.
Oh, tea at a tea house. That would be like all the money I've saved for a fine thing.
I have been thinking about the moon.
Not this.
There is
Have you Giata's causing trouble at the governor's
So
mansion
Tayan
again.
has been here recently.
She has a point. We should do something about the Dream Scourge. Not simply wait for it to pass.
Be careful with that kind of talk. The governor has ears all over town.
Can I interest you in some glaive berries or better spells, perhaps?
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Ooh. Look at all these grimoires. This is a fire one. Of rhyme. So it's next level. So this is an ice one then. The lightning one. This one's kind of like a combo.
All ingredients are fully stocked. Okay, I've seen pretty much everything.
Wake up your soul with a morning crystal. Put it to sleep with a night. I was once like you, weird and diseased. Now I'm a different man, and it's all thanks to healing crystals.
Oh, this is Yatsli's house. I forgot about her. Her girlfriend or something? Boyfriend? Well, at least my companions also have leveled up abilities now.
Oh, it's you. Leave me alone, all right? I'm not looking for trouble. If you're here to rob me, forget it. I've got nothing to my name. Funny. I see why Paradis was afraid of you. That damn fool Gwolf with his head full of visions. When he wanted to resort to violence, I knew I had to leave. I guess you must have seen something in him I didn't. Hope your mercy doesn't come back to bite ya. I can always find work in Thirdborn, or a ship to somewhere else. I'll... Good luck.
Yeah, that's shady.
You finally showed up. I was worried you weren't coming. The name's Keeledge. Pleasure to meet you. Hilgard sent me to Emerald Stair to keep an eye on this place. I had orders to make contact as soon as you arrived. I won't talk long. He only wants me to let you know I'm here. If you need to get word to the ambassador, I'm your man. No, they're fine. It's Ludwig's nightmare squad I'm worried about. I don't want to draw their attention. I think they're up to something. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think the scale of their operation is dangerous. All right. I suppose I can do that. Exactly how far do you want me to go with this? Understood. Until later, Envoy.
If I'd say the top one, he might get caught by them and... All I need to know is where they're at to kill them.
go. Here we go. You bend. Come and get me. Watch this. Another down. Got it. Nothing stops me. Another win, but who's counting?
Ooh, fine bow.
Show me what you got. Another one.
Someone out there? Hello? Please, I need... You're the Adiran envoy. I'm fine. I just need a moment. I've spotted a number of your people out in the forest. Steel Garot, I assume? Please, just continue on your way. I was attacked by cloaked fighters while out on patrol. By their accents, I'd say they were Hadiran. And I don't go around attacking armed groups when I'm outnumbered 10 to 1. I don't need your help, envoy. Neither does Fjord. Fine. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you, envoy. It's possible I met the one good... Thank you again for your help.
Hey, what's up, Ariel Honey? Alaraj Honey. Just doing a late night stream here, so trying to keep it low volume voice here.
Wildlife came through here on their way deeper into the forest. Probably attacked this thing as they passed by.
I used to stream daily, but well, not daily, but you know, like most days. But lately, it's actually been a while since I've streamed. Probably like it's besides like a random video, like I took like a break for 6 to 9 months, but I've been streaming this game every day so far. My schedule is like I work a lot of nights, so you can't usually to stream every day because I'll like I work so late. By the time I get off, it's like I only have a couple hours left. From California. Oh damn, that's a huge tree.
There.
Maybe they somehow wrapped
That's
themselves
Thomas'
up
old
in
house.
an existing tree.
Wonder what he wanted me to
Not
find.
with the way this trunk has grown.
Ah, I'm stumped. I've never seen anything like this.
Neither have I. Never seen a tree grow so quickly as to trap someone inside.
It looks like this tree sprouted and grew so quickly that it trapped this poor soul within itself.
I wish I could say this was the strangest thing I'd seen this week.
You seem capable enough, stranger. But the forests are not safe. As if this weren't enough proof of that.
What are we gonna do about this?
No, probably not. But I doubt Vidaro cares about anything that doesn't directly affect Fior proper. Stay out of the forests if you can help it.
Good luck out there.
Wait, if I hit it with that.
Keep your eyes open for strange events.
Place feels different without her. He left something behind for me. Help me look around. So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding? recognize that. That can't be. His most prized possession. Damn you, Tama. Damn you. I carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he'd kept it, let alone. I used to carve things like this all the time. There's no reason Tama would have cared about it. Unless he cared about me. I loved him for years. I never knew he might have felt the same way. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago. Well, I'm struggling to see what the... And we knew each other for... What do you mean? Sure, but... He... You don't know the half of it. I let him down. I can't ask him now, can I? I'm sorry. I don't mean to take this out on you. That's probably for... I haven't talked about this in a while, so... Little fresh air.
One moment.
Continue the adventure. But my plan was to just wander around from here, and this is a good one to have up because it doesn't have a waypoint all over my screen. But I'm so under leveled that I feel like I need to at least get to level 10. So here's what I'll do. I'll go this first. And then I'll just kind of explore right around here.
Something happened here. The end of an age. For centuries we stood tall. But the winds were violent. The infection weakened our roots. Day turns to night now. How do we survive when the tempest roils?
Okay, so the infection is... This is good news. That means the infection is not part of this voice. It's harmful to it, so I don't have to worry about, like, if I side with the voice, like, the island gets taken over by the Dream Scourge.
Our leaves sway in the summer breeze. The seasons change.
900 XP, man, that strangled Audra. Fills up a lot.
Here it comes.
Do this one. Go over here.
One moment.
Oh, I've got a. I didn't realize I had a fine dagger too.
Gone in minutes. No wonder they're having trouble farming these days.
Take him down. This one's mine. I won't let him through. Better weapon.
He's telling me to find a better weapon, and this is the best weapon I've got.
Got a shot.
Sealmas Mito.
Quit moving.
Worth and wrong.
Nothing stopping me. Try that again.
And rough.
Well, that was fun.
Worth and wrong.
Oh shit. I didn't realize that that was the effect. I thought that might be a secret. Like a secret opening or something. bloodstones. Was that like really valuable? Oh, I see. It's more so that I could have just fallen into here, jumped in here.
One moment. Maybe we don't go inside the ancient creepy tower. Just a thought? Quiet as the depths.
Don't think I could get by there without being seen.
The trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step.
Shit.
I got it. Right flank.
And a bear. GTFO.
Let's go. Oh no.
Better on our feet than in the ground.
Um,
Enough of my king have fallen this day. This ends now.
uh-oh. Let's check the boss fight.
There's nowhere to go. Stay.
Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth! Seal Mesmino.
That's it for me. Back in line. Hey! Over here! Gotcha.
Worth and Roth! And Roth! Isoksa!
They won't get past me!
And Roth!
Not looking so good.
Ah, shit.
You win!
Let's see what you got. One for you! Taking a shot. Coming from the right.
Worth and Roth!
Try that again.
And Roth!
Help!
Luthen!
Fuck up, hot boy.
And Roth! And Roth! Luthen!
Try.
And Roth! Worth and Roth! Luthen! And Roth! And Roth!
actually think I did really well there, and I used a ton of potions and food and stuff. Is this a glitch? Oh.
Show me
Fate of the wild growths. Poison accumulation.
Eggsworth and Roth! And Roth!
Felt that one!
Stay! Eggsworth and Roth! And Roth!
Looks like you're just as good.
Luthen! Eggsworth and Roth! And Roth! Eggsworth and Roth!
On your right. I got you.
Eggsworth and Roth!
Hey! Over here!
And Roth! Luthen! And Roth! And Roth! And Roth!
What? queen who holds the heart maker can just give it to you if you avoid killing me. Damn it. Is it too late then? Is that why, like, I'm not... Can I talk to her?
Just as good. Left leg.
Because I don't want to get... Oh, is it because... Oh wait, this one was right before I killed that one. I don't think I've killed any of the other ones before this.
Keep quiet.
Come and get me. Show me what you got. I owe you.
Okay, I've not killed any of them now. Wait a minute. I might have hit something there. Like I hit a button.
Ah, a welcome visitor. It has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove. I mean one from the land, your kind. But why have you come here? A curious thing for Kith to want. Even one as special as you. It belonged to one who tended this grove for longer than I have been here. Sickness changed them, as it has
Oh, I'm
recently
here to fix
changed
that.
so many creatures in these woods. It no longer recognized us as their kin. We had to stop them before their madness damaged the land. But it is over now. All that remains is their heart. Our kind has no need for such remembrances. It would cause us no pain to part with it. Take it, and go in peace.
I can't believe you pulled that off. Now, let's get out of here before she notices my wood pistol grip.
So actually, is this necklace better than the one I have? Maybe in this area it might be. If I'm encountering a lot of spiders. Wonder if I can walk around freely now, or if the ones out there are gonna attack me.
You've returned. There is no need to be.
Wow, that is... that is a shot right there.
Think the Delimgon did all that? Or maybe the land itself?
want to test out if this stuff's going to attack me or not. Oh, it won't now. Sweet. We're going to explore this whole area then.
One moment.
Damn it. For Wands and Grimoires, I'm still not getting any of the fine ones. I'm getting just fine of the other stuff.
One moment. Look at that. After you, envoy.
Okay, so I need to talk to my allies anyway, so I might as well go to Oh wow, that's huge. Man, this area is massive. This is probably bigger than the first area. Okay, let's turn in this one, but I want to get an update from the crew.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valiant Republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood. No doubt. That's why I admire the resolve. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth. You make the Wild sound downright. I'm impressed at anyone who can survive that. Or break it. She knows who she is and what she believes.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a will.
Can we just talk?
Hey, don't worry. What?
Right.
Anyway, this can't be an easy time. What's on your mind? And troubling. What was it she said? The Steel Garrote will ensure the safety of Adiran interests? They aren't gonna make you any friends, that's for sure.
That Adiran spy mentioned a Steel Garrote.
Yeah. Stay sharp. I'll be here if you need me.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe again. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her. I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you... Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing... Beyond that, nah, I can't. Right, change it. You too.
you ever think, what if I wasn't around? Of course. What would you do? I'd be a flower. Ah, maybe a cow.
Ado! For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada. With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first. Let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum. Chrysalis.
The spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a...
Hello? You... Good. Hey, let's go. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Usually, all it takes is a mirror. Not my area of expertise. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky. Nothing harmful, at least not yet. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land. Diverted, like the flow of a river. Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Percent health would be good. crap. I can't just use the level 10 spells because I'm not level 10, but... Oh well. I can buy one of these ones next time on level 10, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, never mind. These aren't even very good. Fuck. So I'm doing this out of order by one because I kind of would rather put that in there. Oh well. I'm saving up for a fine gear, but then they don't have the wand though.
Welcome back. Care to take a look around?
Oh, but there is the grimoire. Exceptional armor too. I didn't mean to sub. I wanted to break down one fine thing. I'm real close to being able to buy.
Welcome back. Care to take a look around?
Actually, if I sell the fine bow and the fine. That would be 1,200 out of 8. I actually have 9,000. $25 stamina there. Wait. So what's last one has better damage reduction. Oh, I can buy this right now. May hue double it. %. Oh, compared to, okay, so I don't have any of the materials that could upgrade those, but I have a ton of the ones that could upgrade a fine one. It's 33. So what was it? So, oh yeah, 48 versus 80. So I can get double damage. I'm just trying to figure out, like, the armor almost seems like it's not worth it. %, plus an additional 30. 5% plus an additional 5. But I'm losing the 15% elemental. 15%. I'm kind of confused on what to do. Like, is it better just to upgrade this to another tier? Since it looks like what I realized, I should have been upgrading the whole time because the upgrade materials for each commonality is separate, so it's not like I thought I'd be, be using like, say like 20 of where it was like on the common one, like a few to upgrade the one tier. By the time I got to epic, I thought it'd be like 20, 30, so I'd need the materials, but it's different materials, so I just don't want to buy anything below a purple, really. But that armor effect is really good. So. So I gotta travel over there anyway. I'm getting low on health potions, so actually. Veil. Oh, you have to use Adra to get it to the next rarity, and that is really rare, so I kind of just wasted that materials then, right? Or unless does it? Oh, it's gonna go to tier 2 of the next one though. Parry efficiency. Oh yeah, I should have been gotten parry, right? Shit. Well. .35% cooldown. 35% ability cost. Yeah, I want to save the Adra for like going from superb to legendary, or at least exceptional to superb. It's not worth going any other tiers, which in oh, wait a minute. Do I need Awaken Adra too? So I'm gonna need tons of Adra. I got choice paralysis.
The Adra stirs. We recoil. The mundane. Of like we wilt, we gnaw with hunger now. What has come of this place? The hand, we feel them. They bet. What? A new tongue. The harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve? Do they not trust us? They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make? A flightless bird, time flows forward. Do they bring wonders or catastrophe? The fire that burns the forest feeds the We have learned much.
A godlike in Emerald Stair. Well, well, maybe our luck's improving. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day. Sorry, I've been on my own for a while, and I forget how... As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor, but of course nothing is ever that simple. But my revenants are special.
My idea of a well-behaved corpse is one that stays dead.
Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't. Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? That's our governor for you. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and they can't do complete. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Yes, quickly and mercifully if you can. Silvo is one of my revenants. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to...
Well, it's already dead. That's...
When a revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. Just be...
So, we're killing a revenant then? She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
Eggsworth and Roth!
That's not hitting hard enough. Taking the shot. Come and get me! One for you! Not bad, Mari.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting? Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf. Godlike. You're a natural. Not really. But that's all right. That poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from it, but I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen. But how to find something so well hidden? Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike, toward what end? And thank you for... You and Giat are going to shake things up.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
Right, I'm gonna do this one and then... whatever, I'm sure I have to report back to Giada. I'll do that on my next play through.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed?
Neither. They just are. Anything else is speculation.
I hate speculation. I want answers. Yvette, look what I found! A genuine godlike.
Oh my gods, Remy, it's finally happening.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend? Remy, take a note. The endangered godlike shows all the classic indicators of intelligence, but not of sentience. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giada must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs to finish her research. Deal? We want to know about the godlike, of course. You're the first one we've been...
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky. Tired of being remarkable?
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us? Weren't you?
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Didn't anyone tell you? Well, this is awkward. Shame you had to learn it from us. Do you have an answer or not? Oh, that's too bad. I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant...
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Do you want the good news or the bad news?
There's no cure for the Dream Scourge, much in the way that there's no cure for an avalanche.
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start. Trust in animancy to always find the most complicated way around a problem.
It would have to be a very ancient pillar. Giada would know the details. An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
Both. Anything to work out the day to Chiata Castel.
Alright. Tomorrow will be like a longer stream and I'll be able to speak up a little more.